Alrighty, welcome back. And as you can see, we're doing tracks. I mistakenly clipped these off when I was first doing the right hand side, and so I don't know. I think this is a 19 and this is a E13, but it doesn't matter. You can figure it out. It's not all that hard to be able to figure out where all the pieces go. But yeah, so I've done like this side already. And what I did is at first I was like, well, I'm going to cut each one out and make sure I get it in the right place, glue it in, and blah, blah, blah. But no. What I did was I pretty much started here with C18 and C17 to figure out how they go together, because you'll see like they're all have, one side's going to have two and one side's going to have one, and they're going to all fit together like that. Pretty simple, except for like these C16s. There's just like one little piece, but they all go together. I mean, pretty basic. And so what I did is I started off with C18 and 17 and kind of just figured out, it's like, okay, yeah, they go here. And I went ahead and I scribed down all the edges on both sides and glued them together. I basically glued as I went along, and I did it all with it together with my trusty little rubber bands. It's still not glued, so it holds together real well with these rubber bands though. And as long as you don't glue, over the rubber, then you'd have to cut the rubber band. But as long as you're careful when you're gluing, just because it's going to help keep the rubber band, will help keep it in place. And it does take quite a while. And I just literally kind of just sat it in my lap and just glued it on and held it on there for a little bit, and then worked on the next piece and then the next piece. So it really is pretty simple. And I mean, you're really just scribing down the edges. And the plastic is real soft. Just takes a little bit, and there's a lot of this fuzz that's left over, of course. But you just go around cleaning them off. And I thought there for a minute that I might be able to get the sanding stick in between, but the sanding stick, it's just a little too thick. It really isn't going to fit in there. And the good thing is you really can't see all that well. I mean, when you got a shadow, you might be able to see the edges on the inside. But the big trick is getting, the outside edges nice and cleaned out, because you can really see, especially the connecting points and the mold line. And the good thing is, I mean, this is real thin mold line, and really just like almost 1, 2 scrapes, and literally that's all you need. And then what I usually do is go another way. 2 scrapes and you're done. 2 scrapes one way, 2 scrapes the other way, you're done. Now where the connector is, you got to kind of go at it a little more. I'd go at it kind of diagonally, try to wear that down. Just don't want to do too much, because then you're gonna see it. And then I just take the the sander, and holding it like that, you can kind of just keep it on line in between your index and thumb. And I mean, that is pretty good. And then you're done. I didn't actually get this one here, but you just do this for like a half a day. There's so many tracks. Then you're done. And the only other place is when you get on an edge like here where it starts to round over, and especially like right here, you're going to see the tops, and like those single pieces here, the C16s, I'd go in there and just 1-2 it, just try to knock down that mold line, nice and easy. I mean, if you want to get the inside, you can get in there get it looking well, because when it breaks like that, you're going to see like the front ends and the top end here too as it comes across and kind of breaks, especially like I said in the front here where there's like single pieces you'll put together. You can see that. So I get in there and just take that extra second or two to clean that out so that you don't see the mold line on the leading edges and the kind of tops. And then you also want to get, yeah, this is the one. What one is that? Yeah, it's the E13. There's a connector like on the knuckle. I'll show you. So right there, it's like on the knuckle. Take that off because you can see that where it's being put. You'll see that right here. So it's the only piece. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's the only one I remember where they have a connector. I don't know what that's called on a tank tread. I called it a knuckle. So it's a knuckle. And just kind of come in, round it down, because that does stick out, because it's going to be up on the top right here. You'll see it. So just take the second, scrape it down. Well, that's kind of my tip. And I'll probably spend the rest of the day on the other side of this tank, but it does look really good. Looks really clean and nice when you get it done. But yeah, so I started in the two big pieces, 17, 18, figured out where those went and scribed them down, got them nice and clean, and just started glued I think it was 18 first and then 17, and then just start working your way around, snipping off as you come and just gluing them on. It worked for me. I don't know, you might come up with something different, but pretty simple. It just is going to drive you crazy because you're going to do it for 3 or 4 hours. But then we're almost done. Then just the bottom, like I said, which I'll probably put together here and show you if it's going to work. I think it'll work with it glued already. But yeah, we'll figure that out later. But then it's just kind of what goes on the top, what goes in here. I still need to look at the book on what this can have as a Spartan assault tank, and not as something else. So I hope you guys have fun. You got a couple hours to set aside to do this and get it done, and get it done well, and get those tracks clean. Thanks for watching, and keep building.